Alright, so we're starting 11.6. This is homework 6. The notes for homework 6. We're introducing pyramids and cones. Surface area, again, it's just the outside of the shapes, the area of the outside of the shapes. The thing about the cones and pyramids, they only have one base. So you need to find the area of those bases. Whether for a pyramid, it would be some sort of either a square, whatever shape the pyramid is, or whatever shape the base is, that's going to tell you what type of pyramid it is. Now, as far as a cone, well, you already know it's a cone, so it's going to have a circular base. So if we go with the pyramid first, again, I'm going to provide you with all the equations. You need to find the lateral area, which means the area of the outside of the top, the one that meets at that one point. And you'll have to find the area of the base. So lateral area is given to you here. Notice how L stands for slant height. Slant height is completely different from regular height. What slant height is, it's like you run a line from the bottom of the base of the pyramid, and it's however it runs up the wall. It doesn't go up and down from the center of the pyramid down straight to the ground. It goes from the base. Notice this line right here. This is your slant height. Okay? So, once you get the slant height, you multiply it times, yes, the perimeter. That's what P stands for, of the base. So as long as you know the sides, you have your perimeter. That is your lateral area. Then you simply find whatever shape the base is, and you get the area of the base. So let's look at number 1. We're given the slant height, so this is my L. We're given these two measurements, so I'm able to find the perimeter. That means this side is 8. That means this side over here is 8. So if I add all of these, P is 64. Oh, my bad. I'm multiplying. P is 32. Alright, so if I want to know the area, well, that's simple too. That's where I confuse it. The area is just 8 times 8, or base times height. 64. This is my B if I want to do it correctly instead of plug into the equation. Let's do that. So my equation is surface area is 1/2 lateral times the perimeter plus the base area. Well, I know the lateral area is the lateral height is 11.7. I know the perimeter is 32. And then I know that this is my base area. This can just be put into the calculator. And you get that. Let's go to a more difficult one because we're missing a piece. Let's go to number 3. Okay? We had to employ the use of the Pythagorean Theorem. Okay? I need to find what this lateral height is, or the slant height. Okay? It's not given to me, so I need to know how to get it. Well, I know that from the center to that wall is half of 16, because the whole wall right here is 16, so halfway would be 8. I'm given this piece, so if I were to take this triangle and I were to tear it out, and this is the piece I want to know, and I know this is 3 and I know this is 8, then I can use the Pythagorean Theorem here to get my lateral, or my slant height. This is the L, so I consider it lateral. Alright, so the rest is history. If I want to find the area for this guy, well, it's base times height. 16 times 16. $256. This is my lateral area. There it is. Or you can just put the entire thing all of that, so you can get that. Okay, let's see. We're going on to, you want to do one more? Most of these are given. Notice for number 6, they give you the base area. So all you have to do is find the 1/2 slant height times the perimeter. This is 6. Notice how they're all marked congruent. So it's 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6. That's 3 6s, 6 6s. So 6 times 6, 36. They give you the lateral, the slant height here. And they give you the base. Bam. Alright, let's move on to cones. Again, if you have any questions, please post them on the private comments so that I can help you with individual problems on the homework assignment. Alright, second part of this is this piece is cones. Alright, again, formula usage. We have to find the lateral area, which is the area of the top piece of the cone, and we have to find the area of the base. It's a circular base, so we're going to end up using pi r squared. And then we're going to add the lateral area to it, and that's it for the problem. So let's look at number 7. Notice how, let's do number 7, and then I'll jump over to number 9. Let's go 7. $11.4. This is my slant height. Here is my radius. So SA is pi r squared plus pi r slant height. Here. Past this, you can just go straight to calculator, or you can simplify, and then continue to simplify, and then use the calculator. I suggest you stick to 3.14. If that was the case, this answer would look like this. .43. Pretty close. This would be okay. Alright, let's move to number 9. So we look at number 9. Let's see what's given to us. We're given the lateral, or the slant height, and then we're actually given this guy right here. Okay. But we're not given the radius or the diameter, which means I need to figure out this piece right here. Well, you look at that. This is a right triangle. So that means if I tore it out, it's going to look like this. 25.2, 27.3, and this is the piece that's missing. This is my C, this is my A, and then this is my B. Pythagorean Theorem, we plug it in, and we find out that this guy is 10.5. We now have our radius, check, and we have our lateral height, our slant height, check. Plug in. Pi r squared, pi r times the slant height. Simplify further, and then I would suggest you use 3.14. Again, if you have the option, if you have a scientific calculator that allows you to have pi as a symbol or pi as an option, you can go ahead and use it and you'll get this answer. If not, you will get this one, 1244.70. It's off by 2 full units, and it's okay. If you have any questions on the homework, again, let me know what's giving you a problem. The answers are there. And then I will, and I think on the answers I use 3.14. So if you use actual pi and you're off by 2 or 3 units, I think you're just on track. You're fine. Either way, leave me a message, and I will gladly help you out. Hope you have a wonderful day.